Good morning, Facebook. Well, today I'm going to make an attempt to do something that I haven't done yet. I'm going to do what they call in the pot swirl of activated charcoal and the sea clay, which is Dead Sea mud clay, which is, here's the activated charcoal right here. Here is the sea clay right here. And here's the super fat that I'm going to be using. It's my basic super fat that I use. It's organic shea butter and olive oil. This recipe is my basic standard recipe. If you've watched any of my other Facebook Live, it is coconut oil, palm oil, olive oil with super fat of the shea butter and glycerin and vitamin E. Always got to have vitamin E because that's good for your skin. I already cut the soap that I made yesterday morning. This is the Dead Sea mud or sea clay, whatever you want to call it. It's got goat milk. I call it the land of milk and honey. That's the one you'll find the video. It's called the land of milk and honey. It's got honey, goat milk, the Dead Sea clay. So it's unscented. The only one like I have scented right now is the activated charcoal with lemon and lime. So I have not mixed my lye yet, so here we go. I'm gonna mix my lime. I had to let my oils cool because, as you recall from yesterday, if you watched it, when I did it at 300 degrees, that presented a problem. So right now we're at 206. So I'm going to get my lye going here. Right now my oil is at 206. So I'm gonna, hopefully it'll volcano for us. This is a 7-pound batch, by the way. 7-pound batch of soap. Get my right there. This spoon, I got my shower cap over there. I need to get a paper towel to put my spoon on. Yeah, I heated this oil up to, it was about 300 degrees, but I let it cool off. So, here we go. Got my shower cap right there ready to go. And got my blender ready to go. And let's start making soap. What I'm going to do is when this gets to probably the mashed potato stage where it's still a little bit on the fluid side, is I'll divide it into two separate containers to mix the activated charcoal and the sea clay separately. if we can get it to volcano. Put our shower cap on while we wait. So while we wait, there's something I want to talk about for a minute, and that is videos. You know, this is soap making. There's no one method of making soap that's any better or anything else than any other soap making method. But you know, there's a lot of soapers on Facebook, you know, on YouTube, and you know, you go watch the videos, and you know, there's dislikes on these videos. I mean, this is soap. This isn't preaching a sermon. This is soap. You know, in my opinion, it's just people, they want to drive other people's videos down while they prop their videos up. And it's not right. There's plenty of room for all the soapers on YouTube and on Facebook. I mean, the whole point is people buying, you know, stuff locally from their community. Man, support their local economy. And like I said, we're not preaching a sermon here from the Bible. It's soap. It has a purpose. There's many different methods. You got, you know, this method, which is stick blender hot process. You got the crock pot hot process. You got cold process, where you basically get it to this stage here, and then you put it in the mold, and it just takes longer to cure. And because you're wanting water to evaporate out of it. So there's no one method, you know, that's better than any other. There's several methods out there for making soap. So looks like we might be trying the volcano here in a minute. But I just wanted to say that, I mean, there's no reason to dislike a video of somebody making soap. Alright, yeah, we got some bubbly going on right here. Volcano. Actually, we're going into the applesauce stage right now. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. I mean, it's just nonsense. There's enough room on YouTube and Facebook for all the soapers in the world, because you know, I'm gonna make soap that somebody may be allergic to something that's in it. They just may, you know, have issues with something else. But the whole point is support your local economy. All right, we got the volcano going right now. This is a 7-pound batch, if I haven't said that, by the way. This should be enough to fill 2 of my molds. But unfortunately, tomorrow I'll have to go back to work on the road. My wife, she'll be the one handling the getting it put up on Etsy for sale once they get ready to sell. And she'll be the one taking the pictures and doing the wrapping, packaging, and so she'll be handling that part of it while I'm gone. And by the way, the oil, when I mixed the lye and the oil together, was about 206 degrees. So I think, you know, that's about where I have to be to get the volcano action to help it cook itself. Where's my put my shower cap back on so the heat stays inside. Because see, right now we're at 168 degrees. But yeah, hopefully you know, I get to making soap and it starts selling locally and on the internet, and I can come off the road and spend more time at home instead of being gone, you know, a month at a time. Or I've been gone as much as, I think the longest I've ever been gone was about 3 months, which is way too long. All right, we're volcanoing a little bit. So yeah, everybody keep us in your thoughts and prayers. We're going to have a busy, well, March we have Passover coming up in a couple of weeks. Then April we'll be getting ready for the graduation of Montana from Haskell University in Kansas. That will be on May 10th. Then May 23rd, you know, just a few days later, a few weeks later, our youngest son, Samuel, he'll be graduating high school. So, we're going to have a busy May. Montana, he'll be graduating with his associates, and he wants to come back here and go to school here. We got a community college, and we've got a VOTEC. He's been talking about wanting to go to the VOTEC and take like AutoCAD. He loves drawing. That boy can draw. He can draw. So he wants to do something along that line. He wants to get a job this summer. He's taken some journalism classes at schools up there. So I've told him he might want to, because he loves sports. I mean, football, NASCAR. Not much into baseball, and he really wasn't much into basketball until we got the Oklahoma City Thunder. But he's really big into football, especially college football, and NASCAR. When he was growing up, about 2-3 years old, if we wanted him to sit still for a little bit, all we had to do was put a NASCAR race on, and he would sit there from beginning to end and not move. He would sit there and just watch that race. So, and Samuel, he likes welding. He took welding last year. He likes welding. He's taken a lot of agricultural classes this year, so I'm pretty sure he's thinking he's probably going to go to VOTEC with his brother next year, take something. So that'll be good for the both of them. Of course, you know, they'll want to, you know, get their own cars and stuff like that once they get their own jobs and stuff. Because, I mean, Mama and Daddy will help as much as we can, but bubbling, get that volcano going. Uh-oh, here we go. once it gets into stops volcanoing, I will, it's not going to be critical this time, because I'm not putting any fragrance in it about how hot it is. I'm not putting any goat's milk in it. That's when you really got to watch it. Right now, when this is done volcanoing and pretty much done cooking, I can put in the super fats. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Mountain Man Naturals, and don't forget to go stop by our YouTube channel. I just got the first video I had done when I got home. I got that. It's on YouTube now, so. More volcano going on. So yeah, we got a lot going on here around here right now. My brother-in-law, Pat, from Arizona, he's in town staying at my sister-in-law's house. He was going to stay here, but then I came home, and so he's got his two kids with him. And anyway, so they're here to see their grandma over in Mustang, so. And of course Montana, he's home for spring break, so he'll be going back to school for his last 8 or 9 weeks here in next, well, Sunday. I don't know what it is about it. This never gets old. I'm sure it would, but me, I'm always thinking about how I can make bigger batches. I've got a drill press, not here, it's at my mom and dad's house. I've thought about getting like probably a 20 or a 55-gallon drum and a mixing wand and mixing my soap, but that's a lot of soap. 55 gallons? I wouldn't have enough molds. I'd be making big blocks of soap and then cutting them up. Well, I better be selling a lot of soap to make that much. That'd take a lot of oil. A 55-gallon drum you probably wouldn't have, but I probably wouldn't go no more than 25 gallons of oil, because you gotta leave room for your volcano here. Yeah, we're kind of still in that applesauce stage. As long as it's volcanoing like this, that means there's still active lye in it. So when it stops volcanoing and starts going more Vaseline looking, that's when you know that the lye has done its thing. It's all consumed. It's no longer active. It has turned the oils into soap. When I'm making soap like this and put the super fats in at the end like that, that's called super fatting. When I'm doing the recipes, I do a 0% super fat on the lye calculator. That means that when I'm doing this like this, all the oils that I use turn to soap. Now, one thing about olive oil, well, it depends on the grade of olive oil, but olive oil by nature will not 100% turn into soap. So even if you have 0% super fat and you're trying to get it to 100% turn to soap, olive oil won't do that. Starting to settle down. It's starting to get that translucent Vaseline stage looking, so I believe we're just about done as far as the got it on my glasses here. Good thing I got it on my glasses. Be very careful when you're stirring this. Alright, now I can get this all stirred up real good so it's all nice and mixed. And divide it up. Alright. Actually, I need to put in my super fat. Where's that? And there's another trick you can do. I haven't done it yet, even though I had the wife get me some yogurt at the store. To keep it more fluid, when you're getting to the stage where it's real thick, kind of like Vaseline, you can put like a half a cup or a cup of yogurt in your soap to keep it more fluid. And as of yet, I haven't use the yogurt that she got. So, all right, let's divide this up into 2 pots. That might be about good right there. Alright, now we're going to put, let's see, which one should I think I'll put the activated charcoal in this one because it's messy. And then I'll put that in there. And you want to go light to dark. So So this is my first time gonna try this in the pot swirl. So we shall see how it turns out. Both the Dead Sea clay and the activated charcoal, they do basically the same thing. They'll detoxify your skin and get all the toxins out. So now let's stir the activated charcoal. See how that's the activated charcoal right there making such a mess. May have to put a little more activated charcoal in here. Yep, I need to put a little more activated charcoal in here. Alright, let me get activated charcoal. There we go. That should be enough. It really don't take a lot of the activated charcoal. Yeah, boy, now we got some tar going on now. That's what I wanted. Black as tar. Now, keep this stirred up so we're still staying somewhat fluid. Get a spatula here and clean down the sides. good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a in the mold swirl. And all it takes is a chopstick. We'll put a scoop of each in the mold here. And then we'll swirl them together. Alright, there's the Dead Sea mud. Now we can put our charcoal. Put a little bit more mud on top. Take our handy dandy chopstick here and put a little bit more. So looks like my next mold is going to have mostly charcoal in it, but that's okay. Like I said, I've never done this, so. Get this all swirled together. You don't want to stir this too much, because then you won't know what. There we go. That's what it looks like right now. You probably can't tell that there's a mixture of light and then the mud and the charcoal, since they're both kind of dark colors, but that. Alright, let's get this all swirled up. There's another technique that spoon, using a teaspoon as in like what you see at restaurants, the long spoon like that, and they swirl with that too, but So, but I don't have any long teaspoons like that, so. Alright. There we have it. Now this one's got more activated charcoal in it because this one's got the Dead Sea clay. So they both have some in it of each, but for some reason I ended up with more activated charcoal than clay. So anyway, there you have it. Dead Sea mud, activated charcoal, skin detoxifying soap. Good for acne, any type of skin conditions. It'll absorb the toxins on your skin. So that's it. To maybe tomorrow morning, I'll bring you back and we'll cut this soap and we'll see what we end up with. Have a blessed day.